Now this is actually one of my favorite cars to have come through in a while. It is an absolutely gorgeous looking 2015 Audi SQ5. Now it's finished in Mythos black metallic, which actually is an RS color, or it is more prominently seen on Audi's RS models. A lot of RS6s are finished in this color. It is this incredible deep metallic black. However, it has tinges of purple in it. So when you see this car under these lights in here, it sort of changes color as you look at it, and it is actually quite beautiful. It makes this car look really special for me, and that is just the beginning. This car is absolutely covered in options, and it has also been beautifully maintained. So as I said at the beginning, 2015 Audi SQ5, it's done 61,500 miles. It's got a full service history with Audi and Audi specialists, and it will come with a fresh service and a health check ready to go. So this car will be absolutely tip top when it's ready to go. So we'll start with all of the features that the car's got. We'll start by trying to show you as much as we can in this video. So as you can probably tell right at the front, you've got these amazing Audi headlamps. They are a xenon headlamp, and they've got Audi's infamous LED daytime running lights around here. Now Audi almost pioneered the daytime running light back with the Audi R8 in 2007. And they've sort of been at the forefront of daytime running lights and making them look modern ever since. This car is exactly the same, a really good looking car when the daytime running lights are on. It's got a chrome package on it, so you've got a chrome front grille, chrome inserts for all of the strakes across the front grille, and then a lovely strake across here surrounding the fog lights at the bottom here as well, all finished in that same sort of chrome or stainless looking finish. A really, really pretty looking front end to the car. Front park sensors, as you can imagine, this car's got front and rear park distance control. And then we'll move round to the side where this car, for me, now starts to get into its stride. You've got these incredible 21-inch 5 twin spoke wheels. Now, there are a lot of SQ5s out there that have very, in my opinion, boring looking wheels. These are the wheel that you order with this generation of Audi SQ5. The 5 twin spoke diamond cut wheels, they are absolutely beautiful. They really set this car off. It is also fitted with 4 Pirelli P0 tyres, the correct tyres, and they've all been basically changed within the last year or so. They are all nearly new tyres, absolutely perfect. Now, the V6 twin turbo diesel engine, the 3-litre diesel engine that's in this car, obviously a really famous engine that Audi ran in a lot of cars, and this car's performance is fabulous, and we have to talk about that. The performance of this car is outstanding, especially when you consider that it is now a 7-year-old car. We've been out, we've driven it, it blew us away. Now, silver mirror caps, as you can imagine, for all S models, it's a real standard thing for Audi. So again, another way of standing this car apart from a standard Q5. However, the way it looks, I don't know how you'd ever get the two confused. And then the lovely roof racks, or the roof rails across the top of the roof there, also finished in the chrome. If you can look up, you can see that this car is also fitted with that almost essential, huge opening panoramic glass sunroof. And then again, the chrome theme continues across the tops of the door handles there, a really classy touch from Audi. Coming inside, you've got full black leather, contrast stitched with white stitching and ivory stitching throughout. Even all the way to the steering wheel, it looks really, really smart. And again, for a car of this age, with the mileage that it's done, the condition is absolutely fabulous. It has been really well cared for, a beautiful example of one of these SQ5s. And I don't know if you can see there, it's very hard to see if I jump out the way. The car has got illuminated drop lamps, puddle lamps with SQ5 written in them. Again, amazing at night when you're in the dark, opening your door, a really cool thing to see on the floor. I'll come back to some of the amazing options inside. You can see electric seats, Bang & Olufsen, everything is there, but I will touch on that as we go round. Privacy glass to the back windows, the rear quarter glass and the rear window. Again, as you would imagine for a vehicle like this, but they're nice options. And then having a look inside the back here, huge amounts of legroom, loads of space. That contrast stitching to the backs of the front seats as well is really nice. And the cameraman's just zooming in on the fact that this car has heated rear seats. Again, a lovely, lovely cost option. And you have the puddle lamps on the rear doors as well. It's got everything that you would want on one of these. A really, really beautifully spec'd Audi SQ5. Chrome theme again continues to the back of the car, and again another way of differentiating this car from a standard Q5. You've got the ridiculous large quad rear exhaust pipes here, showing you this car means business, a really nice diffuser at the back, and then obviously this lovely chrome strip that goes across the top of the diffuser there. Power tailgate, as you would imagine, reverse camera there, as you can see, and I'll show you how that works when we get in the car, and then a great boot space, parcel shelf. And under here, you've got the extra load sensor, the subwoofer, I mean, for the Bang & Olufsen stereo, your jack, your tools, and some extra spare rubbers there for any of the things, just because the customer that owned the car before was a very diligent customer. He had spares, which is lovely to have. So we'll come down the driver's side, and I'll jump in, and we'll show you some more detail on this car. We'll show you the interior and some of the amazing features that it has inside. So as I touched on previously, if we look at this door card, you'll see these silver rimmed speaker surrounds. That is the Bang & Olufsen stereo system that this car is fitted with. I'm an enormous fan of stereos. It's an essential for me. I wouldn't want one without it. Now, electric adjustable heated and power folding mirrors, 4 electric windows, as you can imagine, easy one-touch window lock for child lock for the kids in the back, and then this amazing setup, this really sporty setup dashboard in front of me. Auto lights, a big cost option here, flat bottom steering wheel, which again, for me in an Audi, Audi, essential. And then if I put the key in, I'll just adjust the steering wheel. It's a manual adjust and rake here. Get yourself really comfortable. It's a fabulous steering wheel. It's smooth leather. In the S range, it's a beautiful smooth leather finish. Contrast white stitching throughout on the steering wheel as well. There's some lovely details, and the lights are just, it's beeping at me, so I do apologize, because obviously the engine's on and we're not, the doors and seat belts are undone, but we'll continue. Metal paddle shifters around the edges here. Again, if you want to drive the car sportily, a really nice touch. And then you've got cruise control down here. Again, another lovely option just behind the steering wheel there, which is really nice to see. Multifunction, as I mentioned earlier, all your voice controls and volume, etc. here, and all your multifunction computer controls on this side of the steering wheel. Anti-dazzle rear view mirror, that incredible, humongous opening panoramic roof, which I will open for you. I believe you just twist it like this. You can see how much it opens as well. It lets a huge amount of air and light in. It's a massive panoramic roof, so really, really essential item on one of these. The big navigation, so all the controls are down here behind the gear stick. So if I go to nav, you can see the map comes up. It works in 3D or 2D. You can configure that inside the car. Obviously, it's got all the normal things that you would imagine, DAB digital radio, and if I put the car in reverse now, you can see that reverse camera come to life. Again, with the guidelines, if you want to turn the steering wheel, you can see, and you've got a lovely hologram with a sort of front and rear part distance control dynamic graphic there on the right hand side, so they will work in line with the camera, so you've got loads and loads of notifications when you're parking this car, lots of visibility. Obviously 2-zone digital climate control down here, exactly as you would imagine for a car of this caliber. Heated seats down here, and then the all important Audi drive select control, which obviously runs through the central screen there, but if I press the car button down here, you can see in more detail what it actually does. So you've got an individual mode, a dynamic driving mode, an auto mode, comfort, and then pure efficiency if you're looking for that real comfort and fuel economy. Now, everything you'd imagine on this car is here. In my head, there's no option it's missing that it doesn't need, if that makes sense. It's got everything you would ever want on one of these Audi SQ5s. For me, that is anyway. Now, I'll jump out, I'll summarize for you. The car's loaded with storage as well, which I probably haven't really touched on. Massive cubby holes, big storage bins in the doors, a really, really usable family car now with that performance edge. So I'll bring us back to the beginning. That amazing, in my head, more special Mythos black metallic with that incredible tinge of purple in the paint. A really beautiful car to behold. Lovely service history, a full service history. Will come with a fresh service and health check. And it's got all the right options on it for me. 61,500 miles. Amazing wheels, which again, look at it, sets it apart. One of, as I said at the beginning, one of my favorite cars to pass through here in a while. I'm a massive Audi fan. Maybe I'm a little biased. But my name's Matthew. I hope the video's helped, and thank you for watching.